April 5th, 1942. The fears of the Axis High Command were confirmed last week as the Red Army unleashed a new and massive wave of attacks along the entire front line. With the spring thaw and the mud season looming on the horizon and the slow but inevitable collapse of the Torzhok pocket, nobody really understands the reasons behind these futile attacks. Having, however, received reports that the men at the front have repelled for the second week in a row all enemy attacks, the Axis High Command is encouraged in carrying on the preparations for the summer offensive. And so, just as Operation Ostwind is in full swing and Army Group South is taking care of reinforcing and upgrading the logistics infrastructure, this week the bomber wings of the Luftwaffe finally join the Eastern Front. Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new weekly episode of War in the East 2. And yes, the time has come to finally bring, I wouldn't say on the map, but behind the main front line, the bombers AOGs. And I think I've said it already in the past, but basically between June 22nd, between June 41 and March 42, the Axis does have a severe penalty in its logistics efficiency, as well as a very low, I think it's 5% vehicles repair rate. And so for me, it's always more advantageous to keep away from the front line the bombers AOG, just because they consume a lot of freight. And because now it's April, it's the 5th of April, well, things have changed. And when things change, well, it's time to bring back the Stukas and the Heinkels, basically. And also, yeah, I didn't say this, and I didn't show it, but I have exchanged the Dornier 17s with the Dornier 217s, namely the E4 and the E2 of the second Kampfgeschwader. You know, yeah, just for the sake of modernizing the Luftwaffe for this for the summer offensive, basically. And also because I would like to role play a little bit for the summer offensive. Maybe I will do it off camera, but I will play around with the HQs of the Army Corps, just to have kind of the historical Army Corps that were assigned to the historical armies that took part in the summer offensive. And also, in regard to the Luftwaffe, I will just use the 8th Flieger Corps and the 4th one, because these two are the ones that took part in the summer offensive. And besides that, I think that's all for the introduction and the explanation. So let's briefly redeploy the 8th Flieger Corps. But before doing this, let's also assign the 3rd Jagdgeschwader to the 8th Flieger Corps. That's perfect. Yes. And let's reassign the 51st Jagdgeschwader to the 4th Flieger Corps. And so the 8th Flieger Corps will provide support for the 2nd Army and the 6th Army. So let's see what have we here. Yeah, it's okay. Now it might take a few seconds to process this. Okay, 27 out of 27, which is good. And the 4th Flieger Corps instead. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. Let's reinforce the 4th Flieger Corps with these ones as well. Not the Zerstörer-Geschwader, but the Kampfgeschwader, the 55th and the 51st. Yes. And obviously the 4th Flieger Corps will support the 17th Army and the 1st Panzer Army. Actually, yeah, let's... Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. I have to move this out because I don't need the Fliegerführer Ost there. 23 out of 23, and that's perfectly what we needed. Briefly, let me also redeploy the recon wings of the... Sorry, the recon AOG of the 11th Army, the 6th one, the 17th, and the 1st Panzer Army. The 11th, I think, is here, exactly. The Kolov South can come here to Rostov. And the 6th one, of course, in Belgorod, maybe. Okay, nice. And last but not least, the transport wings. And okay, so also I forgot to initiate priority repairs, and because the expansion of the airbase here seems to be slower than usual, I will manually assign now 2 more. Yeah, let's use the POW construction battalions, and we should be good to go. Yeah. Events, okay, garrison in Western Europe and Finland, partisans and the bucket brigade. Okay. That's fine. Units, we do have the 30th Hungarian Armored Regiment, which cannot be sent via railways because here is just Romania. And Hungarian units are not are not allowed to march through Romanian territories and vice versa. But I think that now exactly the 20th motorized, yeah, the 20th Romanian Infantry Division will reach the front line next week together with the, I think it's down here, exactly, the 22nd Italian Army Corps. Yeah, that's that should do it. And oh yeah, the reserves. I saw I had the Norwegian Infantry Battalion and the 249th Stug Battalion. And yeah, why not? Also the 66th and the 5th one. Why not? Oh, then we also have the 383rd, which will be sent here and will most likely replace the Das Reich division on the next turn. And yeah, so because now I think the 2nd Panzer Army is full, I will detach the 10th Panzer Division, even if it will be sent to Western Europe in 5 weeks. But I don't really care about it, so I will just reassign it briefly to the OKH. Oh, damn it. Okay, never mind. And then let's replace it. Oh yeah. Okay, I was kind of worried having seen that. And this is the 47th Motorized Army Corps, and yeah, anyway, I will also reassign these Motorized Army Corps to the 4th Panzer Army, you know, just for the sake of LARPing for good. Okay, so the bombers have reached the front line, and yeah, like for this episode, there is not too much that needs to be done. Oh yeah, I forgot one thing. Like, first of all, the number of attacks, it was pretty high, slightly higher than the attacks of last week, or of 2 weeks ago, sorry. But yeah, one worrying thing is that I noticed the fortification levels here in the sector of the 1st Panzer Army has been reduced, even though like the odds were like 1 to 17 in my favor. I really don't understand why is this. Maybe it's because the Soviets did have plenty of heavy artillery, so I don't know. Now the problem is that being the 1st Panzer Army an assault army, this fort level will not increase anymore, so it's let's see, I have to pray that the AI will not attack me again, say this week. And yeah, also, yeah, it's okay. I mean, could be worse. And yeah, that's oh yeah, sorry, I was mentioning this. I noticed that the 279th only had 10,000 men, and then I looked and I was like, oh my god, only 66% of its TOE, like 2/3 of its TOE. So and also, like here, I saw that the 12th Infantry Division lost 1 level of the fortifications, but it's still okay. What is not really okay is the 279th, and so let's bring it here. Supply priority very high. Refit mode, and then we just shift like this. I reinforce. Actually, let me check. No, like, I would leave it here for the time being. I mean, yeah, it's a level 3 fortification, so it should hold. Yeah, depots are fine. I need to build one in Torzhok. Okay, still busy repairing the rail. And then I think it's time to attack the Torzhok pocket. But before doing it, I wanted to have a look at the losses, because I never showed them and I never cared about them, but they are quite interesting. At least the ground one. Now, overall, I lost slightly less than 3/4 men between June 22nd and April 5th. I lost yeah, almost 1200 AFVs and 67 42 guns. And yeah, interestingly, nearly half of these losses were almost equally distributed between killed and disabled, and I only lost like 50,000 men taken prisoners, while the Soviets, they've had like some catastrophic, horrendous losses in terms of manpower, and yeah, mostly captured. And I think this is because of the juicy pockets I've made last year in the summer of 1941. But if you look at the metrics, what was interesting was that now if we look at, at the order of battle on the map, we are almost equal. So I might have a chance to pull this off in 1942. But again, I don't know. And if you look at the manpower, again, there is like a huge discrepancy between the Axis manpower and the Soviet one. I know that there is an event giving the Soviets, I think, 300 or 250,000 manpower. But I mean, if the Soviets are just burning their manpower like this, like they did, like yeah, this week, I don't know. Like, I mean, they are more than welcome to weaken themselves, but you know that's yeah, it's okay, it's okay. Anyway, yeah, the time has come to attack the pocket here. Okay, very good. Can I? Well, you know what? I'm gonna do this. And yeah, now I cannot. Oh my god. So let's move this one up. I want to try. I'm not very fond of using the Panzer divisions, also because I mean, I've lost, yeah, almost 1,200 armored fighting vehicles. Even though like the 20th has a decent amount of AFVs, and the 7th as well doesn't lack too many vehicles. So you know what? Just for once, let's give it a shot. And oh, nice! Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, I've lost only 2 of them. That's nice. And let me see if I can attack. Okay. No. And let me try. Yeah, it's risky, but I want to take the risk. And oh, nice! And since we are here, and since the 106th will be sent to Western Europe, I might already replace it here. Or no. First of all, let's relieve the 14th motorized infantry division, and let's keep it here in reserve. But then, what else? This one here. Okay, they held. Never mind. Oh, the 8th Panzer Division. Come on, you cannot not win this. But oh, nice, perfect. And okay, let's use this combination of Totenkopf and the 5th Panzer Division. Then I want to use the oh, look at that. We are slowly but surely. Can I? Oh, yes. Nice. Look at those juicy losses. Okay, I think like next week we could yeah, we might actually finish this pocket, clear it once and for all. Let's have a look at the losses. 2 AFVs, 7. It's they're getting high. So this is 30. Yeah, let's give it a try. Oh, nice. That's beautiful. Oh shit. Oh, come on. Okay, let's pull back the Panzer divisions then. Or I could just reassign it. Ah, shit. Yeah, to the 57th maybe. Oh. Or... Oh my god, now I'm so lost, I'm confused. Yeah, to the 5th Army Corps temporarily. Yeah, so now I can move the HQ over here. And I could even bring up these divisions. Nice. Very nice. And yeah, so I mean the situation here looks pretty good. Hopefully next week it doesn't start raining or melting or doing crazy things. But actually, yeah, just one last attack. Nice, perfect. And yeah, so that I think was my last move. Let's see the losses. Like, yeah, we lost 27 AFVs. Could have been worse, but it's okay. And with this, oh yeah, depots. Let's move it here in Torzhok. Freight, it looks good. The supply priority is okay. Let's raise it to level 2 here in the 16th Army sector. And let's lower it. Actually, yeah, let's do to level 3. Just to be on the safe side, okay. And I would say that's all for this week, folks. As always, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. I truly wish you all the best, and as always, I hope to see you all again next week.